All right, troop. It is Scott, the Skincare Sherpa, and I am back with another recording for you so that we can climb this skincare mountain together. My voice is a little bit better today, but still not quite back to normal, but I'm okay with that. Nothing can stop me from making these videos because I am committed and determined to help you. I'm helping me and I'm helping you, and we're helping each other push ourselves, pull ourselves up this skincare brand building mountain. We'll get to the top together, and from up there we will enjoy the view at the top, looking at everybody else. We'll help some people up, but for the people that didn't follow along, they're going to take a lot longer to get up here than we are. But so for today, I wanted to talk a little bit about Facebook. I have a love-hate relationship with Facebook. It's always been hard for me to get it to work, and I decided to give it another go a couple months ago. And when I tried, I had a lot of problems, technical problems with it. For some reason, the pixel wouldn't fire properly. It said that there were sales when there were no sales. I couldn't get the catalog to work, all number of things, and it has taken weeks for that to get figured out, sorted out. And so it got fixed a week or two ago, and then I have a Facebook marketing manager that I work with by the name of Naeem. He works for Facebook, and he's great. He helps me. We jump on the phone. He helps me set up campaigns, tells me best practices, what I should be looking for. He has other skincare clients, and so he's really been helpful to me. But there was no reason to do anything or move forward or do anything because of all the problems that I was having. But it looks like they are all fixed now. And like I said, I was fortunate enough to jump on the phone with Naeem this morning. And I just want to show you a little bit what he told me and what we are doing. And you will likely want to do the same. So I'll jump over here to Facebook real quick. And the point is, so this Facebook traffic is designed to, the point of the campaign is to get people to my website. So it's a brand new website, and we're talking about things for Awakened Skincare. That's the chakra serums. So at Awakened Skincare, which is this guy right here. So Facebook's AI and the algorithm are really good at finding people who are customers, people who are in the buying mode, buyers basically. But in order for Facebook's algorithm and pixels to work properly, they need to have a sense of who the people are. So you can do some sort of targeting, but it really helps if they really know who is going to your website. And so that is what Naeem recommended that we start with. So because, these are people who are going to be at the top of the funnel, and you want them to move down through the middle of the funnel and the bottom of the funnel to eventually purchase. But if you don't know, and if Facebook doesn't know the kind of people that are into whatever you're selling, your skincare product, then it can't send more of those people that way. So what he wanted me to set up was a traffic campaign, and just to send people to the website, just to get just to help Facebook build that audience. And then once you have enough people, once it's kind of pixeled enough people and knows who those people are, it can build a lookalike audience based off of those people. So it can send more and more people there. So these people that I'm interested in are spiritual people. So people who are interested in yoga, crystals, singing bowls, meditation, chakras, of course, and Reiki, things like that. Just people on a spiritual journey. But it's, and so you'll see that we targeted those people here in what I'm going to go through. But just to give you a quick look at what we did. So we clicked on, we're here under campaigns, we clicked on the create tab and created this campaign here. We called it traffic campaign and dynamic creatives because when we get to the ad section, that's also called creatives, we're going to have one video ad and two static ads. And then we're going to mix up the, we're going to mix them, let Facebook do the mixing in there. And it looks like this is not going to let, oh, there, I can drag down here. all this is pretty straightforward, no special ad categories. And so there's going to be an auction. And then the campaign objective is traffic. So that's what I'm looking for. Normally we would be looking for sales, but like I said, Facebook doesn't know yet who are going to buy this stuff. So we need to send traffic that way so it can figure that out. And then I don't want an A/B testing and advantage campaign budget. I left that off. And then, so that's the campaign. And then we set up two different ad sets. One of them is detailed targeting. So let's go into here and here. Ad set name, just call it detail. So the conversion location is going to be my website. That's where we'll be sending the traffic to. I want to maximize the number of link clicks. Here for dynamic creative, that is on, because like I said, there'll be three different creatives, one video, two static creatives. There'll be primary text and there'll be a headline. And I'll put several of those in, and then Facebook is going to mix and match those together so that it finds which headline works best with which of a creative, which works best with which primary text. If I didn't say that before, it's primary text, but I'll show you when we get to it. And the budget, so I want the daily budget of $5. I don't want to spend too much on this. I have two ad sets, so I'm gonna have 5 in one and 5 in the other. So that's $10 a day that will run for a week. $70, not too much. And we'll just test it and see how it goes. The start date, it was for today, but I'm gonna put it out on Thursday. It's not a good idea to launch campaigns in the afternoon, and I'm going to need tomorrow just to check things. So let's go with 6, and we'll do 6:30 a.m. for that on Thursday. That should be good. Now here under the audience section, this is you'll see here, this is the detailed audience that we're going after here. So it's the United States 18 to 65. And then this is the people who I wanted to go to, people who match people who are interested in health and wellness, or people who are interested in skincare, because this is kind of a holistic skincare product. And we thought we would target them, at least try them in this test. All languages and advanced placement is on for that one. The other ad set is broad, and I'll show you what the difference is here in a sec. But again, we're targeting the website, maximizing the number of link clicks. Dynamic creative is on. I'll show you that when we get there. The budget and schedule, this was what we originally thought, but we decided to change it to $10 a day total. So this ad set has $5, the other one has $5, and so that will be the $10 total there. Schedule, again, I want this to happen in a couple days at 6:30 a.m., which is perfect. And then so for audience controls, location, and so see here under Advantage Plus Audience, this is where it will let Facebook do its thing. So when you click into here, you can read a little bit more about it here if you click on that Learn More button. But basically, you're letting the AI pick the people that it thinks are best. So in the other option, we switched to the original audience options, and I went and I searched through. I should just show you that real quick, just so that you can see it. So back here in the detailed audience ad set, you can go in here, and next to detailed targeting, you could click edit. And so I had picked health and wellness, and I had skincare. And if I wanted to add another one, for example, let's say I've typed in yoga. Let's see. So here's one. Yoga comes up. Yoga fitness, yoga teachers, and it tells the size and things here. Interest, yoga fitness. But in some other testing that I had done, we found out that health and wellness was a good target, interest target, as well as skincare. So in this initial test, I'm not going to test anything else, but that's how I found the health and wellness. I typed health and wellness in, I typed skincare, yoga, all those things, and you just find the different interests to test. But I do not want to do that here. We're going to stick with health and wellness and skincare. But like I said, if you wanted to search other interests, you just click on that edit button and then click in here to search other things. Like, for example, I just want to check singing bowls. Is that here? Yeah, singing bowls. I could text it. Yeah, that's not an option for the interest targeting. But so back here in the broad, you will notice that you do not have that option. And that is because you have the Advantage Plus audience is the only option. And that is letting Facebook do its due. It's going to know, it knows your website. It knows the people that are interested in those type of things. And so it's going to go out and try to find them. And the point of this is to see which one does better. If the Facebook AI can find a better audience, or if this detailed audience that we picked does better. Because when I run these things, I always like to compare one to the other. You know, I let them compete head to head and find out what's better. Because one thing, I always think something is going to work out good, or may think it will work out good, and it doesn't. Sometimes you get surprised on those things. So that's the detailed targeting, the broad targeting, letting Facebook do it. And then these are the actual ads inside those ad sets. So if we turn on ad preview, because that will give you a good idea of the ads that are in there, but the ad name is not a big deal. You'll put in your Facebook page here, the Facebook page, as well as your Instagram account. It's always a good idea to have them linked together. And then for the ad setup, it's going to be manual upload, single image. I want to have multi-advertiser ads, that's recommended. And then for the creative, we just put these in here as a placeholder. So this is where you put the 2 static ads as well as the video ads. So to put the static ads, I clicked here to select images. These are just placeholders because I do not want to use those. I want to use some different ones. So I'm going to get rid of those here, get rid of that there, and get rid of that one. And I'll keep the video ad. But so I'm going to click on select images. And the ones that it had picked before were for the root chakra, those. And what I know from having sold it a little bit before is that the most popular chakra is the third eye chakra as well as the crown chakra. And so I would rather use those images here since they are more popular. So let me grab those real quick. I'm going to pause this for a second, grab those and put them in. Okay, I popped these 2 third eye chakra images in here. They're the same as these, just with the branding color of the third eye. So I want that one and I want that one. Selected 2 of the images, click on continue, and that should pop them back in here for that, which is perfect. And then the video stayed in there. Optimize creative for each person. I do not want to do that because I want to make sure that I get the exact, find out which one more people clicked on. If you optimize the creative for each person, you're not going to get that aggregate data to find out which one is better. So primary text. So this is what I need to work on. The primary text here, tell people what your ad is about, and the headline, write a short headline. So I will be doing that here soon. I won't make you watch me do that, but I'm going to use 2 different. So when you start typing in here, you'll see that whatever you type in here, you get the option to add a second text option. So I'm going to make one primary text, and then I'm going to make a secondary primary text. And then for the headline, I'm going to write a short headline or a headline, and then I'm going to add a headline option. For the primary text, I'm going to make that, like Naeem said, make it no more than 250 characters. And I'm going to keep this part focused on the product and make sure that I call out to the spiritual nature of the product, of the audience, so that they're attracted to the product. But like I said, that should be product focused. And then here under the headline, I'm going to make that offer focused. So I'm going to say 20% off or whatever my offer is to try to get people interested in the product. So I'll do 2 primary texts. I will do 2 headline texts, and then I will leave the description blank. For the website URL, I'm going to put in I jump over here to the website and go to the serums. And since it is the third eye chakra, I want to send people, that's this one here. I want to send people directly to this product detail page. So I'm going to grab the URL from this page, because it's better to send people here to this page than to send them to the home page. I want them to go directly to where they were looking. The other thing that I need to do here, just showing you this landing page for it, is, so since I do have new branding, before I launch everything, I'm going to go through and update these images here so that this third eye image is the same one as here, these new product images that I have, because it's new branded, so I want to make sure everything is the same. But so I'm going to put the website URL there, and I don't need to preview it. The display link, I'll probably just put www.awakened, J in there, awakenedskincare.com, awakenedskincare.com. That's perfect. And so no browser add-on. The call to action will be shop now, because I want people to do that. Let me see. This is always a little bit tricky. I'm going to get down to shop now. Perfect. Because I want you to buy, even if you are just a traffic campaign, I want it to say shop now. That's looking pretty good there. And then there's tracking, website, events, and offline events. So everything is going to be tracking there perfectly. It's tracked. Make sure website events is tracked, Awaken Skincare Pixel, and the offline event, the Awaken Skincare Pixel. I don't have any URL parameters or anything like that. So what will happen is once I launch this, Facebook will look for a good audience here in the detailed one I've already picked. But in the broad one, Facebook will look for the audience. It'll mix and match the headlines. It'll mix and match the primary text, and it'll mix and match the videos and the static ones and find out which one worked best. And it'll do the same thing here into the ad set for the broad one where the AI is doing it. So I just wanted to show you, I'm going to go back through here and fix all the things that I fixed in the last one. I need to replace those images, and I need to add in the text, put the URL in there, and shop now is already here. And then once I do that, I will go ahead and launch it, let it run for 7 days for $10 a day to find out some data and to help Facebook. I'm trying to figure out which one works better, the static images or the video image. And then also it'll teach Facebook who's clicking on the links and who's going to the website and who's, interacting with the page, staying on it however long, going through the process there, so it can find more people like that. So I'll be sure when I have an update for you on this Facebook part in several days, we can take a look back in here to see how it's doing. I will do that for you. But this is a good idea. Like I said, if you have a new website, you just want to send some traffic to it real quick to teach Facebook what you are all about. All right. So with that, I will stop the recording for, stop the video recording for today. I hope you found it useful. If you are watching on YouTube, please click the like button, let people know what we're doing here. Stomp on subscribe so that you can be notified every time I release a new video, so you can follow along in my footsteps. And together we will build a successful skincare, hair care, body care, or pet care brand. With that, you know what you need to do. Keep climbing.